Hello guys, so within this video I'm going to explain how to speed up your metabolism. So what is your metabolism and what does that mean?
Just say you can take everything.
So like all my informative videos, I kind of express in a way and a manner that I am going to understand. So I'm going to simplify what a metabolism is and how to speed that up and your key components. Hey, it's just me. Before we get started, I do want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors. So Squarespace, as you guys know, I've been working with Squarespace for years now, and I did actually just update my website, so I've redesigned it. And in that process, I also did one of my mates' websites. So within the same week, I was able to fully redesign and develop an entire website. It just goes to show how easy it is to design a website on Squarespace. They have their own little templates that you can choose from, and you just basically redesign and custom it to how you want your website to look. I've honestly converted so many of my friends who are wanting to build a website or who wanting to sell stuff online to Squarespace because it is just so easy. Their customer service is just amazing. If I have any issues, I just email them and they get back to me within that day. Honestly, cannot recommend Squarespace enough. So like I said, not only is my personal website through Squarespace and my mate's website, but See Active's website is done through Squarespace as well. It is just so professional, so easy to use, and they have everything that you need in this one platform. I will leave more about Squarespace in the description below, along with my discount code. So that will actually give you 10% off your first domain purchase or your Squarespace purchase. So get amongst it, guys. Anyway, let's carry on with the video. So before I share my 3 tips into speeding up your metabolism, I want to kind of clarify what a metabolism is. So what your metabolism is. So the metabolism of food is basically your body taking what you have eaten and converting it into energy. So basically, if you are eating more than what your body needs, it stores it as fat because it doesn't need it at this present moment. It is saving it for later. So all fat is stored energy. So when it comes down to speeding up your metabolism, we first need to look over the 3 main components that make up your metabolism. So we first have our BMR, so our base metabolic rate. So this is just basically how much your body is burning every single day at rest. So our BMR is individual. So how come some people's BMR is higher than others? There's a lot of contributors towards this, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about how to build yours up as an individual. So the number 1 would actually be to build more muscle. So the muscle tissue is the most metabolically active tissue in your body. The breakdown of old protein and new protein synthesis within your body accounts for 1/5 of your resting metabolic rate. So naturally, the more muscle mass you have, the more calories that your body needs to burn because it's doing more and it's exerting more within your body. So upping your BMR, that is one way of burning more calories and speeding up your metabolism, because that is essentially all it comes down to. When you're speeding up your metabolism, it's just burning more calories, so that is more calories that your body needs. Next, we have TEPA, so the thermic effect of physical activity. So this one, it looks like a very complex one, but it's actually quite simple. So again, I'm simplifying it for you guys in a way that I understand. So if we look at it like this, running on average for a 90 kilogram human burns up to 700 calories within their session. And if the same human at the same weight did a resistance training session or a HIIT session, they would only roughly burn 450 calories within that session. So naturally, we assume that cardio burns more calories, which it does in that moment. But if you're looking at an overall consumption of calories within your day, weight training burns more calories. So I'm going to explain why. So through resistance training or HIIT, so I'm going to combine these 2 together because HIIT is you're exerting a lot of energy and you're still using your muscles. So I'm going to put them in the same category. Obviously within the HIIT session, you need to be using a form of weight to be activating that protein synthesis. And HIIT can be a lot of weight training. You don't necessarily need to do a lot of cardio. So I'm gonna put the 2 and 2 together. At many points of your workout, you will be exerting max effort. You may even be reaching heart rate levels up to 80 to 95%. When you're doing cardio, you're not really exerting too much energy, you're just going at a steady pace. So you're only really reaching a heart rate level of 50%. Because personally I find cardio quite exhausting, I do get very fatigued easily, so I'm not able to exert much power or much energy because I'm like reserving my energy for the entire hour of cardio. So how does this burn more calories throughout your day? So after resistance training, the work that your body has to do to get it back to a homeostasis state after training compared to cardio is significantly different. So meaning it's taking so much energy to get back to a normal state after you're doing all this power lifting and your heart rate is up. So you are pushing so much heart rate up, and to get it back to normal, it's using a lot of your body's energy. So what that is doing is speeding up your metabolic rate. So studies actually show that resistance training can actually speed up your metabolic rate for up to 12 hours. So again, that is speeding up your metabolism. So another one of the key components is TEF, the thermic effect of feeding. So basically how much calories your body is burning just from breaking down and consuming the food. Protein-rich foods actually increase TEF the most. So protein-rich foods increases your metabolic rate up to 20 to 30% compared to carbohydrates and fat, which is only 5 to 10%. So in this category, I did also want to talk about how your body actually adapts to the amount of calories that you are on. So this is extremely important. So I especially find people who are dieting, they go through this phase where their body has just stopped losing fat, and they're still in their calorie deficit, and this is purely because your body adapts to the amount of calories that you're on. So good trainers who sell programs and who are aware of all of this, they will actually put you on a diet break, meaning that you go back to your maintenance calories for roughly 1 to 2 weeks. This again will help get your body not used to the calorie deficit. And then when you go back to the calorie deficit, your body is then used to higher calories. So when you go back, it starts to be in its actual deficit again. So what this is meaning is if you're in a calorie deficit for too long, your calorie deficit then becomes your maintenance. So if you have been in a calorie deficit and you're just under eating and you do have a slow metabolism, meaning that your metabolic rate is just burning lower calories, I would actually suggest reverse dieting. So this is another way of building up your metabolism so your body burning more calories. So for me, I came out of a reverse diet around a month ago now because I did a mini cut, and what a reverse diet is basically building your calories up roughly around 100 calories a week. So by doing this, it'll help reduce the amount of body fat that you put on and also allow your body to adjust again to its normal maintenance. So if you aren't eating enough, your body isn't burning as much because of these reasons that I have just spoke about, and it becomes used to burning that amount, so that becomes your maintenance. So it is really important to fuel your body and eat more and know these things, become aware of these things. So essentially, in order to higher your metabolic rate, you do need to be eating more. You will have a slow metabolism if you are under eating. So this is a really helpful tool if you do love food and you do love life to just eat more, nourish your body, do weight training, eat more protein, and really focus on your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, so NEAT. So just basically what you're doing every single day. So that is naturally just going to burn more every single day. And as well, fueling your body. That is just so important, because if you're not fueling your body is not used to burning calories, it's not used to digesting protein, it is just going to be a slow metabolism. I am planning to actually do a video about how to really calculate your macros and find out your maintenance. There is little calculators online that you can do. There is certain like body scans that you can do to find out your BMR. Honestly, becoming aware of these things are such a helpful tool, especially if you are someone who you do have certain physique goals or fitness goals, or you just overall want to feel better. Knowing your body, becoming aware of your body is key. Anyway guys, I hope I did cover this topic for you. I just wanted to make this a short, informative video. I've been wanting to do more of these type of videos. I know you guys are loving them. Let me know what video that you want next in the description below. I have been reading them. I have been reading your guys' messages, and hence why I've started to make this video. Anyway, follow my Instagram for more if you aren't already. Make sure you do subscribe and give this video a like, and I'll see you in my next video.